Hello, hello, hello. How are you, friends? Boy, let me tell you what a weird morning we're having here. It looks like it's about 8 p.m. It's so dark. We're having rain, storms, the whole thing. I know you guys have had some storms I saw in the comments too. So hopefully at least everyone is doing okay and staying safe. So let's just start this off, shall we? Just in case we haven't met yet, my name is Chris Acton with Acting Creative, and this is Live at the Loom. Woohoo! We do this every Thursday, and thank goodness we do, because I look forward to it the whole week. It's just really one of the highlights for sure. Everyone, please give a warm welcome and say hi to Lori, our gatekeeper. By the way, Lori and I are trying out something new and very slick. Technology is awesome when it works. You know this, right? So one of the things that has been a wonderful challenge for us is that we are growing in size as far as who's showing up for Live at the Loom, which is awesome. But the amount of comments, of course, then goes up too. So we are trying a brand new kind of strategy technique for managing the comments today. So I'm very excited to try it out, but please give us a certain amount of grace if we screw it up. That's where we are. So let me say hello to some of my friends here. Hello, Carrie, who has a lizard in her ceiling in her attic. Yes, hopefully that's it's okay and not hurt. Hello, Carol. Hello, Gemma. Hello, Jennifer. Hello, I know I saw Ernie in here somewhere. Hello, Deb. Hello, Donna. Wow. Let's see. Let me get hold, please. Let's see. We've got all kinds of our loyal following here today. I love seeing everyone's bright, shiny faces. Hello, Sandy Ames. She says, no lizards here in Pennsylvania. Oh, do you have rattlesnakes in Pennsylvania, Sandy? Okay, speaking of rattlesnakes, I have family in California and they were showing the snakes. I don't know if they're rattlers, but they had snakes. They have snakes, which I'm like, no thanks. No thanks. I would rather deal with a few cicadas here. Okay. Anybody have like the crazy, like the plague of cicadas? Keep me posted if that is in your area, because yeah, that's a real thing right now. Plague of cicadas. Hello, Ellen. Hello, Viola. It's Viola, isn't it? I said that wrong. I knew as soon as I said it. Hello, Viola. Hello, Alex. Hello, Sam. Let's see. Hello, David. Let's see who else joined us today. Jody Ward is here. Excellent. Cindy is here. Let's see. Look at this. Look at all the bright, shiny faces. I love it. Yeah, Ellen's in an area. See, okay, so Ellen lives in kind of due west of the Chicagoland area, and we was it like 13 years ago, 17 years ago, Ellen, when the cicadas came through last time? And I had friends that were in the suburbs and their backyard just crawled. It was so, they're gnarly. Like, you have cicadas all the time, but there's this like plague that comes through every 13, 17 something years. And yeah. Uh-oh. What is this? Maureen, she said, tornado ravaged Michigan. Oh no. Oh, so close to you. 5 miles. Maureen, I'm so sorry. Are you guys okay? It's do you know what? Apparently Portage, Indiana was on the Today Show. Portage is just, I don't know, 15 minutes west of me. So my parents call in a panic. They're like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "What's happening?" Like, we just had some rain, but they had like crazy hail, like the size of your palm, like crazy hail, both here and over in Michigan City. So kind of, we were like right in the middle. It didn't get anything, but either side of us, we absolutely got lots of bad weather around us. So I hope you're okay, Miss Maureen. Let us know. Yes, David says too far north for cicadas here, but the spring peepers are out in full force. Nice. Hello, Cindy M from Florida. Excellent. We're so glad you're here. Welcome. Where in Florida are you, Cindy? Just curious. Yeah, Ellen said 17 years ago. Yeah, they were terrible. Yeah, the cicadas there. And you know what's fascinating is that they talk about, honestly, the cicadas aren't going to hurt anything. The problem is that there's so many of them that come out at the same time, and then they all die, and there's a smell. And apparently it's good for it's good fertilizer, which sounds, I know. See how we start our odd conversations here. Sam says the hummingbirds have arrived. I love that. Excellent. All right, I gotta put my tea down and take off my sweater because, middle-aged woman. Okay, hold that thought. All right. So how has everyone's week gone? What is happening with you? Do you guys have Mother's Day plans? Oh, before I forget, let me give you the update on Ma, because last Thursday was very exciting. Ma had surgery last Thursday and things went all according to plan. Thank you so much for all the thoughts and prayers that you sent our way. Yeah, she's home. She's recovering. She has to do 3 walks a day and she has to go down. It's like 3 mailboxes each time she walks. Like that's the gauge for how far she has to go. But she's getting there. Thank you so much for everyone who was involved in that process, since I know I brought you all in last Thursday for sure. Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Thank you so much. Yeah, Maureen clarified it was Portage, Michigan, not Portage, Indiana. Thank you. That's where your tornado was. Oh, I know where Portage, Michigan is. Yeah, see? There we go. So, yes. So thank you so much to everyone who's involved. That Ma she's doing fine. She's not sleeping great, but after a major surgery, that's part of what's to be expected, right? We'll get there. Okay, so speaking of mothers, though, Mother's Day is coming up this Sunday. Happy Mother's Day to all of the mamas in the audience. Let me know if you have big plans. Do you have are you doing something special? Is there someone taking you out to a restaurant? Or Carrie says I had first communion on Sunday, birthday on Monday, took me until Wednesday. All the food comas. I can appreciate that. Yes, absolutely. Very good. Okay, Lori, darling, do you want to star it though? Not put it on the screen. Yeah. See, we're figuring it out. Vonnie says I'm working on finishing some towels so I can start Swedish Rose Path. Yes. Yeah, Lori. Yeah, you want to do the 3 dots, my friend? So it goes in the start. There we go. She's got it. Excellent. See, that's perfect. Thank you, my friend. See, we're figuring it out. It's new technology. We're playing. We're figuring all that out. So, yes. Let me know if you have Mother's Day plans coming. Yes. If things are happening right now for you. Yeah, thank you so much. Okay, so this week we officially wrapped up the April Weave Along. The group closed up. We had the fantastic gallery show was released last week. If you haven't had a chance, go check it out. It's really stunning. I'm so impressed with everyone. This was really a cool one. The undulating twill, which was very, very fun. And what I was very happy we've been working on for a while is that we put up all of the past Weave Along projects so that you can, if you're missing a Weave Along or you just want a nice, easy project to work on, one of the past Weave Along projects will fit the bill. So let's see. I don't think I have the direct page here. I'll put up, this is the website there. If you go to my website and click under Weave Alongs, all of them live there, and they'll jog you over straight to Jody at Cotton Clouds, where you can order the yarn. So I'm very excited about that, and just to have that as something to offer, and then we'll build on it as we have additional Weave Alongs coming up, which will come up in October. But we're going to rest for a while before then. That is the plan, my friends. We are going to rest for just a little bit before we get into another one. Yes. Jody says she goes camping for Mother's Day. Oh, that's nice. I like it. Excellent. Okay. So, how are your projects going? What is happening with you? Let's see. I have to check in my starred section. We're trying we're trying all our new technology here. Oh, yes. Carrie, you had a birthday, right? Is that what I heard? Belated birthday. And Jennifer Fowler, all the birthday girls. And Lori, our gatekeeper, her birthday's coming up next week. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. We're very excited. Let's see. Cindy says, I'm still adding warp threads to my rainbow warp to change the EPI to 20. Okay. All right. Gave my friend the first rainbow and she loved it. Oh, that's wonderful. Cindy. Oh, I love that. And she should love it. Anything from you should be valued for sure. Jody says, starting to plan my next project, painted warp from Shiny Dimes. Hey, Look at that, Jody. We're going to talk about a paint and warp from Shiny Dimes today. That is perfect. I love that. Let's see. Oh, Vonnie had a birthday too. What? Look at all the birthdays. That's amazing. See, that is awesome. Happy birthday to all of the May babies. That's we love that. All right. Ernie has reslayed the reed for the next towel from the Ape Weave Long. Nice. We'll probably tie it today and test the new weft colors. Ernie, we're excited to see this. Your project looks great though. I remember yours. It has the real distinctive, you've got these great kind of stripes going with the, yeah, it was good, Ernie. We're excited to see what new colors you want to put with that. By the way, speaking of those kind of things, here is, let's see, here we go. There we go. If you would like a place to post photos and see what's happening with other members of the Acting Creative community, come on over to the Facebook group. Da, 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 da. There we go. It's under Acting Creative Community. So original, right? Come on over. I think you have to answer the questions to get in. But it is kind of our ongoing, it's our ongoing hangout spot that it is. So if you have photos you want to share, if you have questions you want to ask, if you just want to kind of see what everyone's doing, it is wonderful. They're really, there's a lot of good things happening there. And we're going to have a party. Yep. Next Thursday. I think next Thursday. Is that right? Ooh, my days are all messed. Yeah, next Thursday. All day long. We're going to be celebrating a 6-month anniversary for the Acting Creative community. Bravo to all of you, because, you know, this group is for you, run by you. So it is all, the success is all yours, my friend. You guys have been really doing great. So if you're not part of the group yet, you are invited. Come on over. We'd love to see you. Let's see. Alex says, I'm finally tied on and ready to weave for Mother's Day. I'm flying. Okay. And that would be unique, except that Alex is a flight attendant. So that's, yes. Be safe and enjoy your Mother's Day, Alex Madison. See? All right. Ellen says she just finished winding on 6 yards of 22 silk, a painted warp from Car Park Artisans. Oh, I'm not familiar with them. Ellen, where are they based out of? I'm just curious. 6 yards. Okay. 22 silk. Okay. So Ellen, what's the EPI for that then? Is that like really, is that a lot of ends per inch? All right, let's see. Okay. All right, my friend, what you doing back there, Lori? What you got? Let's see here. Okay. Donna says, finally getting the hang of this Theo Mormon project. Oh, only to realize I had my cartoon backwards. Oh, that's awesome. All right. Okay. Emily says, finally slaying the reed for my advancing point cape. Okay. So Emily, you're making a cape with the fabric. Is that what you mean? Clarify for us, please. That would be awesome. All right. There we go. Let's see here. Deb says threading heddles for a baby blanket shadow weave. Nice. Oh, that'll be beautiful. What are the colors, Deb? That sounds like that'll be a great project. You can't go wrong with a baby blanket for sure. Kim says did some inkle weaving for hanging tabs for towels. Oh, Kim, I know what you mean. I saw who was it in our recent weave along who was just weaving the little tabs for the towels? Was that you? Because that was brilliant. And here's what I forget if it's on a corner or if it's in the middle somewhere, but you know, like when you have a little tab on a towel and you can hang it up, you use that to hang up. She was actually weaving that part of it. So cool. All right. See, this is fun. All right, we're getting it. Lori, I got you. Okay, all right, let's see here. Ellen said the EPI should be 24 to 30, but since doing lace, set it looser. Okay, excellent. I like that. She said Car Park is in Colorado. Oh, very good. I like it. All right, Jennifer Fowler says I'm planning on warping a houndstooth wrap on the 4-shaft loom and warping a scarf on the rigid heddle, plus starting some sewing projects and planning more stuff in the garden. I'm not surprised about planning stuff in the garden. I'm not surprised by that at all, my friend. It is that season. That is for sure. Emily says I'm making a 4-way reversible cape with slits for your arms. Oh, from an advancing weave pattern. Ooh, That sounds really beautiful, Emily. I can't wait to see some pictures of that for sure. That's going to be wonderful. Ooh, is it Briga? Brega? I apologize if I've butchered it. She said, I warped for the first time, just a straight draw to play with. Excellent. I threaded from the center in one direction and from the center out in the opposite direction. Ended up with a diamond effect. So cool. Excellent. I know what you mean. I know exactly what happened there, my friend. But that is awesome. I think when you're first starting, it's important just to be brave and try stuff because you now know how to make a cool diamond effect, right? That is awesome. Congratulations on getting there and trying new things. That's fantastic. Wonderful. Look at you. Okay, what is it? It's Brea. Is that what? Ooh, see, is that how I say it? Brea. That's really pretty, my friend. Yes. Okay, thank you. See, look at Lori and I managing the technology. We are doing the things. We are you know, this whole figuring out technology is it's like a part-time job. I have, oh, look at this. I got a little thumbs up just in case. So one of the things that I just purchased and came in and we're going to play with soon is that I got a lapel mic, one of those little mics that attaches to your shirt. And I also got I purchased a tripod, one of those really, really tall ones, but it has one of those arms that'll drape over so you can get like a overhead view. Like I can put my camera here and I can shoot straight down. It's going to be very slick. So I'm very excited to try those. I did not have time to play with them and I didn't want to do it live. I know you guys would have understood, but I didn't want to risk it this time around. So that will be coming though, which I'm very, very excited about for sure. All right, let's see. Emily made it. Woohoo! Welcome, Emily. We're so glad you're here. Lori, we love your thumbs. Don't you worry, my friend. We are doing great. Okay, so I'm glad to hear all about your projects and to hear all of the things that are happening with you. Let's see. Carrie says, I have about 3 meters, okay, of warp hanging around. I want to use it up and learn to cut and sew woven fabric. I have a doll that has been the same dress for 62 years. It might be time for a new outfit. Is that what you're saying, Carrie? Mm-hmm. That's that would be awesome. We would love to support you in that. We've got some really good seamstresses in the group here. So if anyone has ideas, suggestions, helpful tips for Carrie, who's starting on her journey to sew woven fabric, that would be amazing. Mm-hmm. All right. Let's see. Emily says, I finally dug my loom out after the floor replacement. Oh, yes, that's right. Now I have to retension everything. Any tips on that? Things look a bit of a mess. Ooh, that's a good one, Emily. Retensioning. I would think that however it was before, hopefully things haven't gotten too crazy tangled. Yeah, I would kind of play that by ear. Hopefully things haven't, however the loom was when you set it up and then did you collapse it? Is that what happened, Emily? And then you pulled it back out? Yeah, should be okay. Any suggestions for Emily? We're up for suggestions. Uh-huh. Yeah. Carol says, I don't know. Fashion for 62 years is coming back. I saw bell-bottom flood pants in the shops last week. That's for sure. Yeah. Emily says she has a folding lips, a Leclerc fanny. I'm not familiar with the fanny. It's a great name. Anyone have suggestions for Emily? Just jump in. Mm-hmm. Oh, here we go. Emily says, try washable stabilizers, so small woven pieces. That's a great idea for Carrie. Yeah. Stabilizer is a great idea as far as just kind of making your life easier. That is for sure. Thank you. All right, friends. How about we cut a project off the loom? My project is all finished and it's time to cut it up. And of course, now I'm cold. I'm gonna put my sweater back on and then we're gonna do this. So yes, I forget who it was that was also doing a Shiny Dimes painted warp, but that seems to be kind of that's the fiber du jour. I love that. All right, so Here, let me move you back. No one gets seasick. When I was hanging out with Sherry and Alex, at one point she quoted that back to me. I'm like, I'm not sure how I feel about when people quote back to me. That just makes me laugh mostly. Okay, so here we go. Look at this. Oh, here we go. I'm caught. Now, what you'll appreciate, and I forget who said it the first time, but you'll see how much I've been playing Warp Chicken. That is kind of the phrase du jour, is when you're trying to eke out every last little bit of the fabric because the knots are right here. There we go. That's the end of the project right there. Yeah. So it's time to cut the sucker off. I cannot wait to unravel it and unroll it. That's the word, not unravel. Unravel is a different problem. I can't wait to unroll it, and then we'll look at all the colors, because that's what this project was all about, playing with colors. So let me get my scissors. All right, are you ready? Here's how I like to do it. I like to start in the middle and work my way out. You could absolutely start on the out edges and work your way in, but typically I don't recommend starting from right to left or left to right, just for tensioning. It's not the end of the world. I realize I overthink certain steps of the process, but that's okay. Here we go. Let's start it off, shall we? Start right here. Just give it a slice. By the way, this fabric, because like I said, I just use it to play with color. I'm thinking I'm gonna do pillows with it. Wouldn't that be pretty? Just kind of go through. I think it's wide enough. I could probably do like a 12-inch pillow. Don't you think? But give me your thoughts. Yay or nay? Pillows or something else? It's all cotton. I could do towels. They could be very glamorous towels. I could see them in like an all white kitchen with this crazy pop of color. You let me know. What else could I use this for? Slice like that. I'm just doing big old chunky knots here because it's going to be used as fabric. It's not going to be this isn't a finished edge. Know what I mean? Carol says, I vote cases for toss pillows. Yeah, I like that. Toss pillows. I like it. That's a good idea. I dropped inventory off at one of the boutiques that I have stuff at the other day, not realizing, boy, I am really low. I just haven't been sewing. Hello. I'm not sewing anyways, but I haven't had things being sewn, like final finished products. I've just been making fabric lately, and it's time for me to get back in the game, because I have a lot of fabric that, needs some kind of final purpose in life. And so I'm thinking pillows would be nice. Ultimately, probably not with this fabric because it's pretty thin, but I'll probably make some more wallets. Yeah. Let's see. Carol says toss pillows, aka couch parasites. Yeah. I understand that. Okay. Let's see. We're cutting them off. By the way, I know we've talked about, this has been a hot topic, the painted warps, especially from the ones from Shiny Dimes. That's who it is. Let me know if you have you had a chance to work with some painted warps. Let me know what your experience has been. I know Ellen has, because that's part of her bread and butter. But for anyone else, have you had a chance to work with some beautiful painted warps? Let me know how your experience has been. Okay, here we go. We're still cutting. Earlier today, I was over at the table loom, still working on trying to get that project off the loom too. I'm gonna have a couple of naked looms here pretty soon, which, that always makes me a little bit nervous. But boy, I got projects lined up after this. Let me tell you. What do you guys keep a list of projects? Do you have some kind of a running list of what's coming next on your loom? How do you keep track of that? Or do you just kind of, oh, I got the wrong one, how funny. Or do you just kind of go where the wind blows you? What's your take on that? I try to stay organized. It works about, I'm gonna say 60%. I'm gonna say 65% of the time it works, that I try to stay organized. And then the rest, I'm like, wait, what was I doing? You know how that goes, right? Brea says, I'm not a sewer. I wove a Mexican hoodie for my grandson, and it cost $88 to have it sewn. Ouch, not very cost effective. Yeah, that is the challenge, right? But it's hard to find those good seamstresses. Carrie says a running list. Mine sprints. Your list sprints. I understand that. Okay, no. I know how organized you are, Carrie. I know that that's not exactly. We've heard your tales of being incredibly organized. Yes. Ella says I used to have a list, but found that other yarn kept wanting to jump the line. I like that. Cynthia says definitely a planner. Huck sampler is next for the table loom before I move over to the floor loom to make Huck lace curtains. Okay, I love that curtains kind of seems to be the theme. I don't think Connie's with us today. She's doing some kind of historical reenactment with her weaving. But, you know, Connie's been working on this set of curtains for a while. And I definitely want to make curtains in the future. I got a couple projects before that. But absolutely, curtains, I'm all in favor. Let's make some curtains, huh? I've just never made them before. I think you would need to have a pretty light weaving pattern for that, right? Is Huck lace a good one for that? Cynthia, let me know. Kim says I have a list of what I'd like to make. I just pick what I feel like. I like that, Kim. That's very kind of organic. Kind of, what do I feel like today? That's a good way to do it. You know, we're not in school anymore, so it's not like someone else is giving us deadlines and dictating our grade. It's not like that. All right, I think we're almost done. I got two more. Pretty close to being all free. Let's see. Emily said there's a good question about why you keep the tension on the loom while cutting the warp off. Yes, thank you, Emily. Mostly it keeps things organized. Yes. Yeah. You could loosen the tension. You absolutely could. Just to make this kind of loose as it comes off. I think that, that's a good point though, because if you want to, like, I just cut it from the back, but if you wanted all that length, you could loosen enough so that you could undo the knots, and you could just do it from like that. That's a very good question. Thank you for asking. All right, here we go. Last one. Drum roll. Woo-hoo! There we go. And she's free. Dun da da da. My scissors over there. All right, here. Let me move you again so we can see. This is a whole kind of, the whole little dance that we're doing. Let's see. Oh yeah, we got that one, Lori. Thank you. All right, let's see here if we can unwind it so you can see all of the excitement. Okay, so let me release the brake and we'll see. Because it's been on the loom for a couple weeks now. I don't even remember what the beginning looks like, so this will be for a surprise for you and for me. Here we go. All right, here's how this was the very end of it. Here, I'm gonna get you even closer. There we go. We're doing all kinds of moving and shaking today. Look at look how the colors change. Come on. How fun is that? Okay, so then I went back some more. I did some blues in the middle. Come on, look at that. That's a good bite right there, right? Look at that. Ooh, I love this. How fun. This was like the craziest. Yeah, I think it's this one. I had this like really weird, I think I wove with this last week, this crazy green color, but look how it blends. Come on. That is beautiful. Oof. I love playing with colors. This was back towards the beginning when I was trying to kind of intentionally match the weft to whatever's happening in the warp, which is kind of fun. See that all the way back? There we go. And we're back to the beginning. Woo! Come on. There's some really good bits in there. It's really good from a distance, isn't it? Close up, it's a little hard to see, but look at how the colors change. Ooh, sweet. Ooh, yeah, I like that. That is really, really fun. I have to say, this little bit right here, this little kind of crazy green yellow, that's one of my favorite parts right there. Isn't that fun? Ooh, look at that. Kind of purpley, bluish. That is fantastic. Woohoo! Oh, I'm very excited about that. Let me see if I can do this and not step on all of the what are they called? The sticks below. Yard sticks, that's what they're called. Right? Isn't that fun? Yeah, Emily asked about how I got the ombre. Yes, the ombre is because it was a painted warp. It was the warp came like that. Let me go back to my get back to my starred starred section. Lori's trying to keep me organized. Poor girl. She's in the back going, Chris, would you just do what you're supposed to? I'm trying, Lori. I'll get there. Okay. So she says, let's see. Yes. Okay. We'll back up for just a moment here. See, we're working here, folks. We're figuring it out. This is all a big test. That's what, and you're very patient with us, and we appreciate that. All right, so let me back up just a little bit. We said, see, Cynthia chime in, says, my current project is humming along, a little over half of the way through the brown shadow weave throw blanket. Love that. It's you can't go wrong with plenty of blankets. Emily says, I usually plan things out obsessively for months before starting a project. That's one approach. Absolutely, you can absolutely obsess over it. That is for sure. Carol says, naked looms. Time for a hearty deep clean and routine fixing and tightening. All tartans all the time, but yes, a list of which ones are next. That's such a good process, though, is that when the loom is naked, to go through and give them a clean, fix, and tighten. I will admit I don't do it on occasion. I try to get in there with at least knock the dust off, but I don't fix and tighten. I'm so sorry. It's one of those. Everyone has their own process. Yes, but I'm so glad that you do, Carol. That is very important. Yes. Let's see. Oh yeah, this was the Huck lace curtain. See, we're figuring it out here. We're figuring it out. Yes, yeah. Deb says she visited Maurice Broussard and planned projects before we went to get colors. I can't seem to wing it. You know what? By nature, there's a lot of weavers that are just not able to wing it, which is okay. You don't have to, that's for sure. Let's see. Crafts at Fox Cottage. I always start with good intentions and get distracted to weave something else. Oh, from Helen. Thank you, Helen. I can understand that. Yes, for sure. I think there's the good news is there's no wrong answer there. Carrie says, for my various crafts, I like to have 2 long time frame ones and at least 3 quick change ones. Oh, okay, but that's a nice strategy though, Carrie. I like that, because then you always have things that are ongoing, but then you can depending on how you feel, you can pop back and forth. Very smart. You guys are very, very smart. That is for sure. Yes. Okay, so yeah, thank you, Cynthia. She likes the sunset color sections. Yeah. The name of this particular, I'll put this down. The name of this, you can see my little tails here. It was something about maple leaves. Maple. Do I have it here? Maybe I've got it still. Let's see here. Let's see. Oh, here. Wait. Oh, I do. Look at me for once. Fall Maples Rainbow. That was the color. This is like I said, a shiny dime. It's her 8-2. What she call it? Ring spun cotton warp. Yeah. Right? Yes. So, yeah. That was so fun, though. Here's what I want to do, friends, besides make it into something very, very pretty. But what I'd love to do is just go through and take some like key photos, just to compare and contrast the different colors. That'd be fun. It's I think what's so cool is that, of course, she's got kind of her fall colors, but depending on what you put with it, it can look so different. Look at this sweet little bit right here with the blue, because I don't know if you can see, the weft was blue, and in this section the warp was kind of a gold color, and then it started to get into the come on, like, does that make you happy? That makes me so immensely happy. Like just this little portion right here, just that little bit. See, it's all good. It's yeah. Vonnie says, I've reached the point in my stash that needs organizing. Oof. Amen, sister. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Vonnie, doesn't that then beg the question, how do you organize it? Do you organize it by kind of yarn? Do you organize it by color? Do you organize it by something else? How do you organize your yarns? That's always a burning question for me. I tend to have the common, like at 8, like the carpet warp, they're all together, and the 8-2s are all together, but the rest is kind of by color. I don't know. There's no wrong answer. Yeah. Yeah. Lori says she'd make a poncho out of that. There's some funky color. Yeah, right. It would go with everything. You would never, it would never clash because it would go. Yeah, it would go with everything. That is for sure. Yeah. So, anyways, I was happy to share that with you. Next week we'll see. Maybe next week we'll be cutting off the table loom. I always love the cutting off part. That's always, I think, that's one of the highlights in the weaving process. If you could take some scissors to it and you could slice it off, that's good entertainment. That's yeah. Let's see. Candace says, I'm a newbie. Hi, Candace. And started with a ridge heddle, but I just ordered a 4 shaft. Nice. Excited to move forward. I'm not a fan of using the pickup stick, so time will tell. Excellent, Candace. You are welcome here. We have all kinds of ways to support you and help you with your new table loom. That is very exciting. What kind did you get, Candace? What kind did you order? Just curious. If I'm guessing we've got some other folks that have that same kind. Yes. Okay. Why don't we finish strong here? This has been great. Lori and I we're going to keep working on it, but it's been wonderful to have technology. We're making technology work for us. Candace is getting an Ashford table loom. That's a very nice table loom, Candace. I hope you really enjoyed that. That'll be awesome. Okay. So, did you get a chance to see this week's episode of Handwoven Experience? It is part 1 in a 2-part series all about mixing and matching. And this week, the topic is all about mixing and matching fibers. Because, we're weavers. We are creative people. And there are times that you love some cotton, but you just want a silkier hand. So you got to add some, tencel or some actual silk or something else to it. So basically the whole episode is about how to tackle that, because you absolutely should be mixing fibers. I fully support that, but there are a couple things to keep in mind as you do it. So that is part 1, which is this week. Part 2 will be next week, which is all about mixing and matching patterns. Woo. And I find that weavers generally don't do that as much. So hopefully you'll find a few little helpful nuggets to think about as you're planning future projects. Sam says she's all about learning how to mix fibers. Yep. Ernie says his stash is organized by I forget what the W is. Is it like ends per inch? Picks per inch? What is that? Because I'm using unraveled yarn. Oh, yes. Thank you, Ernie. I'm with you. Yes. Ernie will take like a sweater and he'll pull it apart and reuse it, which is awesome. We just talk about Ernie. We need to have you on sometime to talk about your process, because that's a great topic. People would love to see kind of how you're doing that. Let's work on that, Ernie. Ernie, you should be one of our studio tours, if for nothing else, just to show how you do your process. If you're game, of course, there's no pressure, but listen to me. There's no pressure, but you should do it. I'm sorry. Am I being pushy? See, sometimes that's my go-to, I'm afraid. Alex says, weaving with painted warp creates a surprise every time. It is lovely. I agree. If you haven't had a chance, go play with the painted warp. You don't have to be like the perfect thing. Just go pick one up and see what happens. Cynthia says, cutting the fabric off is both happy and sad. Happy because, yay, I did it. And sad because, it's over. I love the way that you phrase that, Cynthia. I could not agree more. That's exactly. Yep. Oh, here we go. I think that is wonderful. Alex is all in favor of having Ernie on. It's Ernie, you let me know if you're game for that. Lori says vote for Ernie. I may have created a monster. Anyways, okay. So what is coming up is that for the Acting Creative Insiders, we're getting ready to have our small group Zoom chat. Not tonight, next Thursday, so there's time. So if you want to be a part of this, come on over. The Acting Creative Insiders are awesome. It is a monthly membership there's 4 different options for what tiers, what kind of perks you want to see. It's really a wonderful community, and the income from that helps pay for things like a lapel mic and all of that kind of good stuff. So it's really a valuable connection, and I love meeting the members of the community and the membership, and it's really awesome. So a week from today, next Thursday, we're going to have our small group Zoom chat, which is one of the perks for the top 2 tiers. For the, I always forget the names, the rug shuttle tier and the ski shuttle tier. So if you are curious, please come on over, check it out, and join the membership. Woohoo! We love the membership. And if you aren't yet on the list to get the love notes every week, then just to jump on over. I think the best place to do that is at the website actingcreative.net, because the one for yesterday was about ordering breakfast. I know that seems completely unrelated, and if you're not on the list, you had to be there. But I try to connect some kind of a personal story to each of the topics for the weeks, the free content, each of the new episodes of Handwoven Experience. By the way, do you know that at Handwoven Experience, we're over 160 episodes? 160. Come on. That is unreal. Our sweet Lori is helping me by going through like all of them from like day one, the very beginning. Poor girl. Some of the early ones were not glamorous. They were not great. Nope. I did it anyways. But I'm so proud of all of us and tickled to see how far we've come, that we're over 160 episodes, right? Isn't that wild? Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay. Ernie says maybe in the fall he can do it. He's traveling most of the summer. That's awesome. And we're happy when you travel, Ernie. We're excited for you. Okay. That'll be, you let us know when it's good, Ernie. We'll do it. Okay. Let's see. Next Thursday. Well, I'll be right back here. Same time, same channel, all of that good stuff. I want to again wish all the moms happy Mother's Day, and I hope that everyone treats you wonderfully and you don't do any dishes. That's what I hope for you on this beautiful upcoming Mother's Day for everyone who celebrates. And let's see, you know what your homework is for this week, right? Is to do something creative just for you. Not for anybody else. Nope. Just find something that makes you happy, makes your soul sing just a little bit. And what is this? Oh, Carol jumped in. She said, I have a question about this episode, which I've watched. How the heck do you get the same haircut every time you go in? Oh, that's funny. Sarah would love that. I have had the same hairdresser, Sarah, for 20 plus years. Yes. She's yes, yeah, she is awesome and very consistent. Yes, for sure. That's funny, Carol. Thank you. All right, friends. Mark your calendars. Meet me right back here for another fabulous live at the Loom. Lori and I are going to keep working on our tech stuff. We're getting it. We'll get into the rhythm, and we'll look forward to another wonderful Thursday with you. In the meantime, maybe weave something. That'd be great, right? Mm-hmm. All right, friends, have a wonderful, fabulous week. Stay safe out there, right? And of course, happy weaving.